Hello, my name is Igor Budolin, and I did a documentary about the Thames Tunnel. The Thames Tunnel is in London and go through Hotterhide to Wapping. It was built in the mid of the 19th century by Brunel. That was a Frenchman that came to England. And yeah, I had to do a lot of research about it. The first thing I did on my primary research was going to the museum. There is the Brunel Museum in Hotterhide. So yeah, my first step, I went to the museum to find more about it, and that's important as well for the validity, because I wanted all the information to be accurate. So yeah, the museum was also the boiler house. It was the same building where Brunel did all the works to start the tunnel. And why I was going to the museum, I found something very interesting, is the actual entrance of the old tunnel. I was walking around and I found this building, and then after researching about it, I found that this building here is the entrance, is the actual entrance that people used to use. Yeah. My primary research was for the museum, and my secondary was more on internet. At that time, it wasn't many photographs and videos, so I mainly found images and drawings. As you can see here, I think is original drawings from the time, and explains the shielding technique to make tunnels. That was actually the first. Brunel invented this technique. It was the first time that people were able to make a tunnel under a river. Okay, so about the style, I found some music sheets from the inauguration of the tunnel, and I sent it to my cousin in Brazil, and she recorded it, and I was able to put on my documentary. So if you wanna hear it, just check my documentary, and you're gonna love it. It's amazing. For the animation, I did a little animation as well, and for the style of it, I chose to use the red oxide palette, because as you can see here, most of the buildings there, they were this color, red oxide, because when they were building the buildings, the bridges, and they used all the money to build the building. They used all the money to build the bridge, and they didn't have any money left for the paint. So what they used to do, they used to take some of the ground that was very rich in iron and mix with paint. And this is why all these buildings have the red oxide color, and it gives a very nice atmosphere to the place as well. I also got some footage from British Pate. It's a collection on the internet of old footage from the 1900s from beginning 1900, and they have lots of very old footage that it was not on the right time when they built the tunnel, but I used anyway, because it helped me to express the feeling of the workers, especially here where they were working under the tunnel for the metro system. So you can clearly see which were the conditions that they were working. Yeah, this is some old footage from beginning of the 20th century in London.
Under the Thames between Dartford and Purfleet, the biggest road tunnel built in Britain for 20...
Yeah, and that was some of the workers and how they used to work. I found some problems where we're doing the documentary. First of all, I wanted to do an animated documentary, but I didn't consider the time I had to do it. And it took me a long time to do the animated piece, but it was not long enough to be a documentary. It was only me working on it, and I had to redesign it as well. So that was a mistake, and if I should do it again, I probably wouldn't add animation or add in a different way. And also, I didn't have enough actual footage that I recorded, and I used some footage from internet that wasn't the best quality. So if I do it again, I'll probably get way more footage than that. Yes, and as a conclusion, I learned a lot. I didn't know anything about Mark Brunel and his work, and I actually live very close to the tunnel, so that was very helpful to make me to know more about the area where I live and discover new things.